Now, listen, you guys, Taylor Swift fans and the Transformer fans fighting was definitely not on my 2025 bingo card. But thanks to the Transformer being slow, she decided to actually come out here and start this entire thing. And we're going to be talking about all the contradicting things that are now coming out. And I'm just like, oh, was you Bob the Builder? Okay. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great, you guys. I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. Now, listen, I'm not going to take much of your time in this particular video because other than me showing you that karma is real and that people be out here lying to us and presenting these facades when that's not what actually is happening, I don't really care for this, for these shenanigans. But anyway, you guys, it seems like the Transformer, being the blonde person that she is, decided to start drama with Taylor Swift and her fans, because in a quest to try and threaten again, I guess, her husband, she decided to use a meme of Taylor Swift with Beyonce vocals. And I don't know if she didn't realize that this is actually not Taylor Swift singing or what. And that video was made as shade. Okay. It's literally Taylor Swift with a Beyonce voice. And together with that, she said, I was acting nice and nonchalant, but today I'm going to reword you and show you the real me. Okay. And yeah, it seems like the Taylor Swift fans are not having it. They're out here going back and forth with the Transformer fans. And I'm just like, in what world is this woman beefing a pop star like Taylor Swift? I mean, she's even ranked above the likes of Beyonce, Rihanna, and this is who this fan base has decided to go against. Tell me you're dense without actually telling me. And just after that, you guys, she decided to follow up and said something to the effect of, oh, I was just joking and stuff like that. However, her fans decided to take it a step further, and we're out here comparing a debut album with Taylor Swift's debut album, saying that, listen, Swifties want to get brave. And they were talking about, oh, the Transformer has more diamond records. And oh my God, Taylor Swift is mass recording because she has 11 albums. And I'm just looking at them like, how dense can you be? How really dense can you be? Oh my goodness. This is something that I really didn't see coming. And for somebody who's releasing an album in 2025, if the Swifties really do decide to go against her, that's not a good thing. That's a massive fan base. Okay? But anyway, you guys, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Now, the next thing that I'm going to be talking about, this is karma, okay? Because listen, who made a tweet and said, oh, my man got a couple of weed charges and G charges because he had no P and was a hustler. Rather slinging and taking P from B's. You're bringing my ninja up trying to get me mad. Let's not talk about husbands now, okay? And meanwhile, Nicki hadn't said anything to her. She was beefing with the fans, but somehow made it about Nicki Minaj's husband. I mean, she was out here letting us know that, her man is no, DB father and stuff like that, praising this man, saying that, listen, he ain't no P. This is what, like, I mean, for years and years and years and years, this woman has bragged about her man, regardless of a man constantly coming out here and embarrassing. Yeah. So after that, you guys, it does seem like, well, when we all found out that the man is a bum and as far as cheating is concerned, she decided to change the tune. And she decided to say that, oh, he may be a bad father, but he's not a bad husband. Oh my goodness, this. And you guys, who remembers when bloggers came out here and were talking about her and Offset's mother having beef and stuff like that? And now she's coming out here saying that the mother and the son are out here robbing her. So does it mean that the blogs were onto something all this while and you came out here with a straight face and lied? And now you're trying to tell us that Offset is a bum. I thought you saying that he was a hero. Oh my God. This is very interesting, okay? This just goes to show you that people really be Bob the builders out here and coming back here and lying to us. I mean, after seeing all those million roses that they send each other, and they make it seem like, oh my goodness, all is fair. Meanwhile, they're competing with each other. I just cannot believe this. And this girl said that Offset could never get another woman like her and stuff like that. And I'm just looking at them like, oh my goodness, oh, how the tables have turned. And this should be a lesson to everybody. In as much as the internet is there to give you advice, don't ever take unrealistic social media standards and apply them to your relationship. Because trust me, yeah, majority of these people that out here play happy families, they are skeletons. I mean, who knew that there would be allegations of LeBron cheating, especially from his best friend? I mean, when it was being said in the street, I was like, oh well, it's just the streets. But now that his best friend is the one spilling the tea, I'm just like, what? Is there no one loyal man in this world? But anyway, you guys, let me insert a snippet of the Transformer spiraling. This is not an actual video. This is just one of those. And let me actually sign out of here, okay? Let me show you what karma looks like. This is... This is what karma looks like, okay? And for me, what's also funny, I'm sorry, guys, but what's also funny is the lack of awareness, to what she used to say, that she's even brave enough to come to the same internet that she was out here lying to, out here shading other people's husbands on. She comes to crash out on the internet again. That is absolute lack of awareness. If in my entire life I'd ever done anything like she has done, like spoken down on other people's husbands and praised this man, regardless of what he was doing in the background, you would never catch me crashing out on the internet. Because at least I'd be aware that previously I made it seem like it was otherwise. So all this, you guys, is absolutely crazy. This girl needs help. And yeah, I do hope that Offset's mother starts speaking up so that we can enjoy the tea. Because for me at this point, it is nothing short of just entertainment. It's entertainment. I wish I could say I feel bad, but sadly I don't. I don't know if that makes me a bad person. But anyway, until the next one, you guys, do not forget to subscribe and stay tuned for today's actual video. Until my next one, see you.
2025. But this morning, mother decided to disturb my peace. So since people want to disturb my peace, I'm going to disturb everybody's peace myself. I cannot wait to put my album out because I'm going to violate. So I really didn't want to put my business out, but I'm going to put my business out in this album. I just... You know what? I told myself, right, that I'm going to let the Lord handle people, and I'm not going to handle people because I could really ruin people's whole entire life. Today, tomorrow, every single day. My mouth could literally ruin people's lives. But you know what? I just know that God will handle them. They're just not handling these people as fast as I want them to. By the way, do you guys know that my kids didn't receive no Christmas gifts from somebody in particular? Mothers want to make it seem on social media like I was keeping my kids away from them. Like to make movies on social media, but purposely fly to New York to buy their kids gifts. And guess how many gifts did they buy my kids? Zero. And then mothers want to you know what I noticed? Every single time that a mother did something publicly to embarrass me, I noticed that they did that on purpose. Because a mother thought that he was going to ruin my year and have me up like they had me up last year. But I'm so strong, and it doesn't affect me anymore, that even after you try to ruin me by being spiteful towards me and my kids, I still got my and went to work. Your little games that you do for spite, that doesn't bother me no more, bigger. What hurts me though is when mother trying to be spiteful towards my kids. That really be pissing me the off. And then you know what else be pissing me off? You know what else really hurt? Really hurt me, y'all. And I really want to let y'all women, when you do so much for lift them up when they're down, lift them up when everybody turns their back on them, pray for them before you pray for yourself, and then I'm gonna come bother your peace to tell you that you wasn't enough because you never listened. Oh, I wasn't enough because I never listened. I wonder if everybody that ever turned their back on you and shit on you were enough for you, but because they didn't listen, it wasn't enough. What a comedy. But you know what? God is so big. God is so I just know. And I didn't even want her to do this. But I don't like that when I'm at peace, must call me private over and 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 over. And then do little behind the scene to piss me off. And then to piss me off. And then play in my face. And then play in my kid's face. You want to talk about, oh, you haven't accepted the divorce because you're not gonna agree on my terms because you just want to see the kids. You want to see the kids. You just call your daughter for the first time this year, yesterday, your newborn. You love your kids so much and you bought them Christmas, but you came to New York to buy your other kids gifts, but you ain't bought my kids on purpose to spite me. Mind you, we was cool. We wasn't, but we was cool. Stop playing with me. I ain't listen. I ain't listen after you and your mama robbed me. Yeah, you and your mom robbed me cold. Wipe my nose. So you stop playing with me. Ask a mother. What's today's date? Today's the 14th. Ask us where the Christmas gifts at. Where the Christmas kids at? Where the Christmas gifts at? And you know what? I already know why I already know I didn't want her to do this because this is what I'm gonna want. A mother want me to go on social media to crash out so I could look crazy so that they could look like they don't bother. That was always their plan. That's why I've been quiet. But you're gonna stop playing with me and you're gonna sign these skin divorce papers. One more thing, guys, right? One more thing. One more little thing, right? You know what else I realized? Because you know what else I realized? Why did somebody that I used to do so much for constantly hurt me so much? Constantly like to make me look crazy. And now I know why. You want to know why? Because this person told me that I was always competitive in the relationship. And I didn't understand that because how was I being competitive when all I did was support everything they used to put out? And matter of fact, I couldn't even, when they were going through something that artists go through, I couldn't even enjoy my own wins because I felt like he was going through something. And this is the realest shit somebody could ever do for you. I used to pray for this person before I pray for myself. And then this had the nerve to say that I was being competitive. So if you believe that I was being competitive, you know what that tells me? That you was competing with me and I didn't even realize it. That just goes to tell me that you was jealous of me. And that's sad because you're supposed to be my partner. And you told me that I was being competitive. And I'm like, wait, so tell me, how was I being competitive? And motherfucker said, when you posted my album, you said I'm next. And I'm like, I wasn't even trying to be competitive. That didn't even cross my mind. So that means that a mother was competing with me. Can you believe that? Can you believe that I had the enemy in my bed all along? I wasn't only competing with these. I was competing with my, and I didn't even know. That's crazy. That's crazy. But you know what? That's fine. Because a motherfucker never get a bitch with me. Now, he don't got to worry about that. Because you would never on this status. Now that's why are below me, that are beneath me, they got to embarrass me publicly because they were competing with me. They couldn't take me. Now I see that motherfuckers was jealous of me all along. Like that statement right there told me that was hating and jealous of me all along. And I never even really realized that. I never even thought that would be any type of reason. That's all I wanted to say. I'll probably tell you more later. A mother need to crash out, I'm going to crash out. But I'm going to crash out the correct way. I'm going to look crazy. One more thing.
But Bob the Builder, what was the song? Just the song say. But if we're just gonna say Bob the Builder, wait, I'm about to show you something, okay? Just to show you that people really be out here with some drama, okay?
22. So I'm like, what do you like? Oh, that's right, some shmoney gang. So babe, this is my birthday to you. I know you got a lot of business ventures coming in 2022, so let's get it.